Hey everybody, it's the Aries1999 coming back to you with another video. Last time we went over spellcasting, and this time we're going to be talking about special conditions, so let's dive right in. The first type of condition that we're going to go over is a buff. A buff is some kind of positive effect put on someone. It could be something like increased armor class or boost to attack power. It could be caused by something like a spell, a potion, or perhaps a class feature. In addition to buffs, there are also debuffs, which provide a negative effect, such as decreased temporary hit points or disadvantage on attacks. Now, like in most RPGs, in D&D, you also have to worry about status conditions. There are 13 total status conditions in this game. They are blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, grappled, incapacitated, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, stunned, and unconscious. Now, blinded, of course, means that the creature can't see. The creature fails any checks that require sight, and other creatures have advantage against the blinded creature, and that creature has disadvantage on all attacks. Charmed means that someone used a magic to win favor with someone else. A charmed creature can attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magic effects. The charmer has advantage on any ability checks to interact socially with the creature that he or she charmed. Deafened means that the creature can't hear and automatically fails any ability checks that require hearing. The effect of Frightened is that the creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The frightened creature can't willingly move any closer to its source of fear because it wants to get away from it. Grappled means that someone is holding the creature down and as such it can't move. Incapacitated means that the creature cannot take any actions or reactions. Now, paralyzed means that the creature is incapacitated as well as a few other things. The creature automatically fails all strength and dexterity saving throws, attack rolls against the creature have an advantage, and any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit as long as the attacker is within at least 5 feet of the creature. Poisoned means that the creature has disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks. Prone means that the creature is on the ground and it can only move by crawling. While crawling, you can only go at half your normal speed. The creature has disadvantage on all attack rolls. An attack roll against the creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet, but otherwise the attack has disadvantage, and it requires half of your movement for the turn in order to be able to stand up. Restrained means that you're being held back in such a way that you can't move. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature also has disadvantage on all dexterity saving throws. Stunned is mostly the same as paralyzed, but with paralyzed you can't speak at all, but with stunned you can still speak a little bit. And unconscious is the combined effects of incapacitated, paralyzed, and prone. Now, these conditions are usually caused by magical means, and as such, they're temporary. For conditions such as paralyzed, blinded, and deafened, they could be caused by physical means, and as such could be longer lasting or even permanent. And you could also suffer a serious injury which could impair you, such as losing a limb. In addition to those status conditions, there's also a special status condition called exhaustion. Now, this is caused by extreme physical stress, such as going several days without sleep or having to endure a very harsh environment. There are 6 levels of exhaustion, each with their own negative effect, and the effect of each lower level stacks onto the next. So at level 1, you have disadvantage on all ability checks. At level 2, your speed is halved. At level 3, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. At level 4, your hit point maximum is halved. At level 5, your speed is reduced to 0, and if you get to exhaustion level 6, then you die. Exhaustion is a long-term condition, and it requires a long rest to lower it by just 1 level. One more thing is that there are also diseases in the game, and like real diseases, they vary in symptoms and severity. The DM will decide how a particular disease works. Normally the symptoms are some combination of debuffs and status conditions that are in effect for as long as you're afflicted by the disease. A disease could be the basis of an adventure where perhaps you go search for a cure or figure out who created a disease. And okay, that's the basics of special conditions. And with that, we finished the first overall part of this tutorial. You now know all the basics that you need to play the game. Next time we're going to get into further how to customize your character with things such as feats and multi-classing. Until then, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me what you think down in the comments section. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!